attention, although I know that's not hard with these guys. The next song that we are going to play is a little difficult, so I'm going to need you all to pay very close attention, and that means you, because I know that's going to be hard for you. Cheers. 1, 2, 3, 4! So as I was saying, this next song is a little difficult. It's our favorite to play, but it is a long. About 2 hours, give or take. We'll take a little break though. Fret not, fret not. And it's a love song. We all love a love song, right? And not some silly, sappy love song. No, there are no fairies, no dramatic teenagers drinking poison or stabbing themselves. No. This is a song about that yearning love. That binding love. A love where the object of your desire fills all your senses, and yet they are the one thing you just can't reach. That sweet, sweet pain. Don't we all know it? Begins at sea with a sister and her brother, twins, inseparable their whole lives. But a storm, a shipwreck, tears her brother from her side. And now our heroine finds herself on a strange shore with the new world waiting.
What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium! Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. So perchance may he be?
True, madam.
Mine own escape unfolded to my hope the like of him. Knowest thou this country? Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature as in name, ORSINO.
ORSINO? I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. And then 'twas fresh and murmured, they say, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, and her brother, who shortly also died, for whose dear love, they say, she hath abjured the sight and company of men.
Oh, that I served that lady.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit, no, not the duke's.
I might not be delivered to the world till I've made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a boy to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing, and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service.
Be you his page, and you'll mute all be. When my tongue flaps, let my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
If music be the food of love, play on. give me excess of it. That surfeiting, the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain, again. Oh, it had a dying fall. It came over my ears like the sweet sounds that breathe upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That moment was I turned into a hart, and my desires like fell and cruel hounds ere since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please your lord, we might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' teeth, shall not behold her face at ample view, but, like a cloistress, she will veil it, walk and watch her once a day, her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath the heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love, when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections thou set live in her?
If the Duke continue these favors toward you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favor?
No, believe me.
I thank thee.
Cesario, ho!
On your attendance, my lord, here, and
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all.
Valentine.
I have unclasped to thee e'en the book of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors, and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have an audience.
sure. My noble lord, as it is spoke, she will never admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, but then.
Oh, then, unfold the passion of my love. It will do thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lips not more smooth and rubious. Thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Oh, yet a barful strife. Whoe'er I will, myself would be his wife.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus, I am sure cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier on nights and confine yourself within some modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk about it yesterday, and of the foolish knight you brought in to be her wooer.
Ooh, Sir Andrew Aguecheek.
Ugh, aye, he.
Why, he's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll spend but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal, and he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria. What wench! For here comes Sir Andrew Agueface!
Sir Toby Bounds! How now, Sir Toby Bounds!
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Oh, bless you, fair shrew.
And you, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost!
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquainted.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress, Mary, accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare thee well, gentlemen.
Now let part so, Sir Andrew, would thou mightst never draw sword again.
And that part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again.
Whoa.
Fair lady, do you think that you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Ha!
Oh, knight! When did I see thee so put down?
Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I'm a great eater of beef, and I think that does harm to my wit.
No question.
I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or do not? Oh, had I but stayed with the arts.
Then hadst thou had an excellent head of hair.
Why would that have mended my hair, faith? I'll home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the Count. Tut! There's life in it, man.
Okay, I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the wittiest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, ooh, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, his knight?
As any man in Illyria, yet I will not make compare with an old man. But I think I have a back trick simply as strong as any man.
Wherefore are these things hidden? Wherefore have these gifts occurred before? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a Toronto? Is it a world to hide virtues
Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else?
Either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter by way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. She that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no color.
Make that good.
She shall see none to fear. Well, God, give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
And yet you will still be hanged for being so long absent.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby were to leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear? Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
My lady bade take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take her away.
Fool, I bade them take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Well, fool,
for want of other idleness. Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
Ha! The more fool, Madonna, to mourn your brother's soul for being in heaven. Take away the fool.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth she not mend?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. Why, I saw her put down just the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. Why, look you now, she's out of her guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to her, she is gagged.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though she do nothing but rail. Nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it? Who of my people holds him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fetch him up, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool.
By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gates, cousin?
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen. What gentleman?
Tis a gentleman here. All plague on these pickle herring. Oh, how now, Seth?
Oh, good Sir Toby. Cousin! How have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
I marry. What is he?
Let it be the devil and he will. I care not.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
A drowned man, a fool, and a madman.
Go look after him.
He is but mad yet. And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady?
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind?
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. One might think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman! My lady calls.
Give me my veil. Come, throw it o'er my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will. Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say a little more more than I have studied? And that question's out of my part. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance if you be the lady of the house.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, and yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is the more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber. I am to haul here a little longer.
Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet, you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am, and what I would, are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us a place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet
A
lady.
comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the verse of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one I was this present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done.
If God did all. 'Tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I shall give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried as item 2 lips, indifferent red. Item 2 green eyes with lids to them. Item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth.
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, and yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate. Call fall upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, "Oh, Libya!" Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might too much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless perchance you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. Thank you for your pains. Oh, here, send this for me.
I am no thief, O lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, be sworn thou art. Not too fast. Soft. Soft. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eye. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or no tell him I'll none of it. If that youth will come this way again tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hide thee, Malvolio!
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer?
Your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. Therefore I shall crave you of your leave, that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me get know of you whither you're bound.
My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Mezzaline, whom I know you've heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, Antonia, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, my sister drowned.
Alas, a day.
Lady, it is said she much resembled me, as yet many accounted beautiful. She bore mind that envy could not but call fair. She drowned already with salt water, but seemed to drown her remembrance again with more.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, let us kill, and we have recovered.
desire it not. Fare you well at once. On to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee! I have many enemies in Orsino's court. Else would I very shortly see thee there. Oy, but come what may, I do adore thee! So, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Hoy! Were not you in now with the Countess Olivia?
E'en now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. Receive it so?
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I must know this. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis. Poor lady. She were better love a dream. Ah, disguise! I see thou art a wickedness where the pregnant enemy does much. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him. And she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie. Ah.
Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Oh, nay, faith, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early.
Ooh.
So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes.
Whoa!
Does our lives not consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking. Drink, 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 drink.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Mariah, I say a stoup of wine.
How now, my hearts?
Welcome, Anne. Yes! Come on, there's sixpence for you. Let's have a song.
Give me some music. But that piece of song, that old antique song we had last night, methought it did relieve my passion much.
She's not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Festi the jester, my lord, a fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in.
Seek her out, and play another tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, and the sweet pains of it remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish, in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, Mistress Mine.
How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Staying here, your true love's coming. That can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting journeys ended, lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know. In the lay there lies no plenty. Then come and kiss me sweet and 20. You dust off will not endure. What's to come is still unsure, still unsure.
My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
Oh, what kind of woman is it?
of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What age, if faith?
About your years, my lord.
Oh, too old. By heaven, let still the woman take an elder to herself. So wears she to him, for, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it will, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed doth fall that very hour.
And so they are.
Huh?
Alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
What's to come is still unsure, still
A mellifluous voice, as I am a true knight.
Contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious of faith.
But shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch? Shall we do that?
And you love me, let's do it!
Not the land in Babylon.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house? Is there no respect of place, person, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir. In our catches, stuck up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, since I must needs be gone.
Nay, good Sir Toby.
Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous there shall be no more cakes and ales? A stoup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears. Sweet Sir Toby, patience for tonight. Be patient for tonight. For Malvolio.
Get back up here. Listen. Okay. For Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nay word and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of
The
it.
devil of a Puritan that he is, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think by the letter that thou wilt drop that they are come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
Oh! It will be admirable!
I warn you, I know my physic will work with him. I will plant you two and have the fool make a third. For tonight, to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Oh, let's to bed, knight. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Come, I'll go burn some sack, huh? 'Tis too late to go to bed now.
Let me shoot.
Come, knight. Come, knight.
Baby bottle.
Oh, Sarah, come. That song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath, I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white struck all with you. Oh, prepare in my part of death, no one so true did share. Not a flower sweet, on my black coffin let there be strewn. Not a friend read, my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. 1,000 sighs we say. Lay me where sad true lover ne'er find my grave to me there.
There is for thy pain.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
For thy pleasure, then.
Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid, one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy God protect thee, for thy mind is very opal. Farewell.
Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands.
But if she cannot love you,
I
sir,
cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart's so big to hold so much, they lack retention. But mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and what I owe Olivia.
But I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be perhaps bride a woman. I should, your lordship.
And what's her history?
A life, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed, our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister for her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye. That is the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place. Bide no delay.
Get you all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting. Lie down. There. For here comes the drought that must be caught with tickling. Get.
Oh. 'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me my lady did affect me, and I myself have heard her come thus near, that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted air than anyone else who follows her. What should I think on
Here's an overweening rogue.
to be Count Malvolio?
Oh, rogue!
Pistol him! Pistol him! Sitting in my state, calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown. Having come from a daybed where I left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
No. Telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs. And frowned the while. And perchance wind up my watch or play with my some rich jewel. What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin?
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her C's and her U's and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes are very phrases. To whom should this be? Jove knows I love. But who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio. I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. But first, let me see. I may command where I adore. Why me? She may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. What should this alphabetical position portend at the end? M-O-A-I, softly! M, Malvolio, M, that begins my name. M-O-A-I, every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. Well, I say remember. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, then let me see thee ever steward still. Or she that would alter services with thee, the unfortunate happy. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me. For every reason excites me to this, that my lady loves me. Oh, Jove and my stars be praised, but here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I could marry this wench for this device.
And so could I too.
I'd ask for no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Nor I neither.
Oh, here comes my noble god catcher. Oh, shall I set thy foot on my neck?
Or of mine either.
Oh, shall I claim my freedom and trade trip and become thy bond slave?
Or I either.
Or thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Oh, like aqua vitae with a midwife.
If you will then see the fruits of this sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, it cannot but make him a notable contempt.
Oh, thou most excellent devil of wit. Ooh.
Fare you well, gentlemen.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Before me. She's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Come me own one, come me fair one, come now unto me. Could you fancy a poor sailor lad who has just come from sea? You are ragged love, and your dirty love, and your clothes smell much of tar. So be gone, you
saucy sailor lad, so be gone, you jackpot.
If I am ragged, love, and I'm dirty, love, and me clothes smell much of tar, I am silver in me pocket, love, and gold in great store. And then when she heard him say, so on a bended knee she fell, I will marry my dear Henry, for I love the sailor lad so well. I am frolicsome and I am easy, good-tempered and free, and I don't give a single pithy voice what the world thinks of me. That was sweet. We're tuckered out. Let's give him a break. Say 15 minutes, sound good? Cheers, we'll be back. No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou of the church?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live in my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's hole. There's expenses for thee.
Oh, now Job in his next commodity of hair send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee, I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Will you encounter the house? My lady is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Let the garden door be shut, and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. You are servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours.
For him, I think not on him.
Madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Ugh, by your leave, I pray you. I bid you never speak of him again. But would you undertake another suit? I'd rather hear you solicit that than music from the spheres, dear lady. Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantments you did here, a ring in search of you. Oh, so did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. Oh, what might you think? So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not degrees, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth. I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth has come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Feel nothing, madam, to my lord by me? Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship.
I prithee, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
What a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger that... Cesario! By the roses of spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so that maugre all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Never more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet, come again! For thou perhaps mayest move that heart which now abhors to like his love.
Nay, faith, I'll not stay a jot longer. Your niece has done more favors to the Count's serving men than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it.
Did she see thee, the while, old boy? Tell me that.
It was plain as I see you now.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormous valor. You should then have accosted her by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
And it be any way, it must be with valor, for policy I hate.
Why then challenge the Count's youth to fight with him. Heard him in 11 places. My niece shall hear of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
Will you bear me a challenge to him?
Go! Write it in a martial hand. About it!
Okay. This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I've been dear to him, sweet. Some 2,000 strong or so.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon gull Malvolia's turned heathen. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered?
Oh, most villainous.
Oh, come, bring us where he is!
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make your pleasure your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire more sharp than file steel did spur me forth, and not a love to see you, though so much as may have drawn one to a longer voyage, but jealousy, what might befall your travel, being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger unfriended and unguided often prove rough and inhospitable, and...
My kind Antonia, I could no other answer make but thanks, and ever thanks. You know, I'm not weary, and 'tis long tonight. Shall we go see the relics of this town? No, I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame that do renown this city.
But you would pardon me. I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight, against the Count his galleys I did some service. Of such note, indeed, for which if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Well, do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me.
Oh.
Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant, it's best to lodge.
Why I your purse?
Haply your eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I've sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant of my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
Oh, he's coming, madam. But in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why? What's the matter? How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady? Oh, I could be sad. It does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that?
Wait, how dost thou? What is the matter with
Not
thee?
black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hand, and commands shall be executed.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Why so smile so and kiss my hand so oft? How do you, Malvolio? Why appear you in this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well.
What means up by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great,
Huh?
some achieve greatness,
What sayest
and
thou?
some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heavens restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stocking,
Thy yellow stocking!
and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered.
I say, remember, go to. Thou art made if thou desirest to be so.
Why, this is a very midsummer madness!
If not, then let me see thee as still.
Such madness!
Madam, the young gentleman
gentleman from the Count Orsino's is returned.
I'll come to him. Good morrow, let this fellow be looked to. Oh, where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him.
Oh, do you come near me now? I have limed her! But it is Jove's doing, and Jove is to be thanked. And when she went away now, let this fellow be looked to fellow, not Novolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. But Jove, not I, is the doer of it, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell be gone and little and Legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him.
How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, Malvolio?
Go off, I discard you. Leave me alone to my private.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you, Sir Toby? My lady prays you have a care of her.
Oh, does she now?
Oh, prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Let me alone with him.
Oh, get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers? Minx?
No, I warn you, he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. Exhibit. Your idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You know, you shall know more. Hereafter. Oh.
If this were played upon a stage now, I would condemn it as improbable fiction.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bounce.
Why, we should make him mad indeed.
My niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warrant. There's vinegar and pepper in it.
Oh, is it so saucy?
Give me. Youth! Whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Thou comest to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly.
Using you.
But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Nope.
Very good, and to exceedingly good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
And still you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Ague Cheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
Oh, you may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailey. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible.
Let me alone for swearing.
Woo! I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture.
Oh.
What shall you ask of me that I'll deny?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. Oh, a fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what the nature are the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at orchard's end.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He's a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier, but he's a devil in a private brawl. Souls and bodies have he divorced, free.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter! I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Stay you by this gentleman till my return.
I pray you, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you. What manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could have possibly found in any part of Illyria. Oh, well, you walk towards him?
Man, he's a very devil. They say he's been fencer to the Sophie.
Pox on it, I'll not meddle with him.
Nay, but he will not now be pacified. Mariah can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it, I'll give him my horse.
Oh, I'll make the motion. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have convinced him the youth's a devil.
And he is as conceited of him.
Oh, there's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for his own sake.
Pray God, defend me! A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give grounds if you see him furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. Come on, to it!
Help
If this young gentleman have done offense, I take the fault on me.
You, mistress, why, what are you?
One, sir, that for her love dares, yet to more than you have heard her brag to you she will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Nay, good sir, tell me, hold! Here come the officers!
I'll be with you anon.
This is the woman. Do thy office.
Antonia, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, no, Jots. I know your favor well, though now you wear no sea cap on your head. Take her away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. What will you do? Now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse.
Come, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, ma'am? For the fair kindness you have showed me, I'll lend you something. My having is not much. Hold, there's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now?
Come, I pray you.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away.
But oh, how vile and idle proved this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good creature shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind.
Methinks her words do from such passion fly that she believes herself. So do not I. Prove true imagination? Oh, prove true that I, dear brother, be not ta'en for you. She named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living in my glass, even such and so. in favor was my brother, and he went still in this fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove, tempests are kind, oh, salt waves fresh in love.
Oh, a very dishonest, paltry boy, and more a coward than a hare.
Slid, I'll after him again and beat him.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out of faith. No, I do not know you. Nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor is your name not Master Cesario. Nor is this not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. I prithee, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming? Oh.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for thee!
Why, there's for thee!
Oh,
and there! And there! We're all the
Whoa.
people mad!
Come, sir, hold!
I have an action of battery against him, though I struck him first. Ah, yet it's no matter for that. Come here.
Let go thy hand!
Come, sir, I will not let you go.
I will be free from thee! What wouldst thou now?
What? What? Nay! Must I then have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you?
Oh, on thy life I charge thee, hold! Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wretch! Live from the mountains of barbarous kings where manners never preach! Out of my sight! Be not offended,
I'm
dear
sorry.
Cesario. I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Come with me to my house, and hear thou there how many virulent pranks this ruffian hath botched up. Then thou by me smile at this. There shall not choose but go. Do not deny.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad. Or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and lift thee steep, if it be thus to dream. Still, let me sleep.
Nay, come, I pray thee. Wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so and so be!
So interesting, it's not filled yet.
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown and make him believe you are Sir Topaz, the curate. Do it quickly.
Well, I'll dissemble myself in't, and I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown.
Jove, bless thee, Master Parson.
Oh, Bonus dies, Sir Toby.
To him, Sir Topaz.
What shall I say? Peace in this prison.
Who calls?
Sir Topaz, a cat who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topaz. Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz. Go to my lady.
Diabolical fiend, talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Sir Topaz, do not think that I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Madman thou is. I say there's no darkness but ignorance.
Then I say this house is as dark as ignorance. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria. Make the trial of it.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our granddam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, in no way approve his opinion.
Very well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow thy wits. Fare thee well.
Sir Topaz. Sir Topaz.
My most exquisite Sir Topaz.
Nay, I am for all waters.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou find'st him. I would I were well rid of this knavery. I would I were, for I am now so far in offence with my niece, I cannot pursue with any safety this sport. Come, by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does. Thy lady is unkind, pretty. Alas, why is she so?
I say.
She loves another. Who calls?
Fool, good fool. If ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to candle, ink, pen, and paper. I am not mad, I tell thee true.
Master Malvolio?
I could fool.
Alas, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
I am as well in my wits, fool, as you are.
Then you are mad indeed, if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have me impropertied. They send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Malvolio! Malvolio, leave thy vain bibble babble!
Sir Topaz!
Maintain no words with him, good fellow.
Who, I, sir? Not I, sir.
Marry, amen.
I will, sir. I will.
Fool. Fool! Fool, I say!
Alas, be patient!
Oh, please, fool. Please help me to pen, ink, and paper. I am as well in my wits as you.
But tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
I am not mad. Tell me true.
Nay, I'll ne'er believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Oh, I will live to requite thee for it in the highest degree. I prithee, fool, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again. In a trice like to the old vice, your need to sustain. Who with dagger of life in his rage and his wrath cries, aha, to the devil, like a mad lad, part thy nails, dad. Adieu, good man, devil.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me. I do feel it and see it. Though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, 'tis not madness. You know, where's Antonia then? I couldn't find her at the Elephant. Her counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, but no madness. Or else the lady's mad. Yet if 'twere so, she couldn't sway her house, command her followers. But here the lady comes.
Blame not this well. Now go with me, and with this holy man into the chantry by. There before him, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace.
I'll follow this good man and go with you. Having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Give me the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friend?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee. How dost thou?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary. The better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
Well, how can this be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I'm an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
No, but that it would be double dealing, sir. I would you could make it another.
You can fool no more gold out of me at this throw. But if you will let your lady know that I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awaken my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty until I come again.
Oh, here's the woman, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of hers I do remember well.
Orsino, this is that Antonia that took the phoenix, and this is she that did the tiger board when your young nephew Tannous lost his leg.
She did me kindness, sir. Drew on my side.
Notable pirate. Thou saltwater thief. What foolish boldness has brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, Antonia never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on base and ground enough Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, the most ingrateful boy there by your side. From the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the danger of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset. Were being apprehended, deny me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven does walk on earth. But for thee, lady, thy words are madness. For 3 months this youth has tended on me, but more of that anon. Take her aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me, madam.
Gracious Olivia!
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings have breathed out that ere devotion tendered, what would you have me do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, kill what I love. But hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, live you, the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye. Come, boy, with me, my thoughts are ripe with mischief.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than my life. More by all mores than e'er I shall love wife.
Why me? thyself. Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario. Husband! Stay!
Husband?
I, my lord.
Husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, Sarah.
No, my lord, not I.
Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, by thy reverence, I charge thee here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of their hands.
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be when time hath showed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
For the love of God and surgeon, I'll send one presently to Sir Toby.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, he hath broke my head across. Oh, and he hath given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb as well. Ah! Oh, for the love of God, your help. Oh, I had rather than 40 pound I were at
Who
home.
hath done this, Sir Andrew?
The couch gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he is the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Ah, it's livelings, here he is. You broke my head for nothing, sir. And that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me.
Oh.
Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more. But if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you at the gates than he did.
How is it with you?
That's all one has hurt me, and there's the end of it. Sot, did see Dick Surgeon, Sot?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour agone.
I hate a drunken rogue.
Take him away! Who hath made this havoc with them?
I will help you, Sir Toby, because we will be dressed together.
Will you help? An asshead and a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull. Ugh.
Get him to bed, and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman, but had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me. By that I perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, but even for the vows we made each other, but so late at... Antonia! Oh, my dear Antonia, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonia?
How have you made division of yourself?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister. The blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman, what name, what parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such as Sebastian was my brother too.
Were you a woman? As the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola!
If nothing less to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere. Then I am Viola! I'll bring you to a captain in this town, where lie my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this count.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You're betrothed both to a maid and man.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true. I shall have share in this most happy rack. Boy! Thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst like woman as to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hands, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
How now, Malvolio?
Lady, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I? Malvolio, no.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. And tell me, in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, and obeying this in an obedient hope. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me, why?
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess, much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon me, but when we know the grounds and the authors of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thy own cause. Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess it was myself and Sir Toby that did this disservice against Malvolio here. I writ the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, whereof he hath married me. Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was once, sir, in this interlude, one Sir Tollpass, but that's all one. Do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, she's gagged. Oh. And thus, the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. When that is known, and the golden time covens, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Sweet sister, Viola, come!